Colby Ag Tech is brought to you by Copperhead Ag Products. Visit copperheadag.com for more information. I want a drone someday, but it would be just a toy for me. But the utility for farmers is amazing.
It is, Max, and they're finding ways to make it pay, particularly in a year like this. Chad shows us here.
Drones are certainly a lot more than a tool to take pretty pictures. The data they create in agriculture or construction or whatever the industry is, that's really what it's all about. And in farming, can it help us ground truth? Can it find us problems and send us to that location? Of course they can. The better part is the technology exists, and if you want to fly several thousand acres today, you can use a drone like the Quanix, or maybe you want the simplicity of a quadcopter. These are two examples I have, and you might be wondering what's different between the two. The long and short of it is, one has a little better camera, one flies a little longer, one has a better controller. That's the short story. Kind of like getting on an airplane. Some airplanes are bigger and smaller depending on the mission. You can see the camera size is different right there. But to create the data, that's the easy part today. That bigger drone of the two, you can see it has an integrated screen right here. I hit start flight, drone takes off, comes back and lands. No big deal. On that smaller drone, it's going to utilize other technology you have, your smartphone, or maybe even a tablet. But the thing I told the company called Drone Deploy when they first began is we need real-time data in agriculture. And guess what? They do that all the time now. It works seamlessly. When you get it back to your computer, though, you can do a lot of things with it. It's pretty easy to get some great elevation maps. That bigger drone of the two even has the ability to drop on an RTK module on it, and that'll give you sub-inch accuracy in a drone. Both of those drones will do stand count pretty easily right now. There's just so many applications here that work really easily. And after you're done, you can take that data back at home. You can look at it really quick, find those areas, and then go out and ground truth those areas. Maybe even determine other issues that have happened in your field that you need to involve other people. Maybe it's you need your insurance guy because a storm came through and your drone detected some areas that got some substantial damage. Well, in a couple button clicks, literally, you can send a report to your insurance agent. Here's the areas affected, and they can go out and ground truth them, right? It'd be the same thing with any chemical damage or things like that. That's pretty neat stuff. You know, and what about artificial intelligence? What about the ability to go out and count trees, for example? We know we can count plants, we can count trees. This stuff is being done all the time. And we know a lot of insurance companies now are using the systems of drones to go out and assess damages like where this tornado went through. And look, in a couple button clicks, it showed the 21 acres that was damaged by this storm. Thanks to companies like Drone Deploy, this technology will only get better, and the applications for drones are going to continue to improve, like even the use of sprayer drones that are becoming more widespread. For This Week in Agribusiness, I'm Chad Colby.
And in this fungicide application season, I have a farmer friend in the Southeast who's going to do some comparisons between drone application and traditional aerial application with aircraft. It'll be interesting to see what he's found after all is said and done.